Welcome back to Just Make Money. Just Make Money is a platform where you get a very refined and professional outlook about a particular market of your choice. You do not have to analyze or dig deep into data to know yourself what the future holds, or even if you do, you can match that with our opinion. So, in either case, all you have to do is to relax and listen to us on a regular basis so that there remains a link, and over a period of time you find yourself being ahead of the market and get benefited. So just make money. I, Sumit Kumar, a SEBI registered research analyst. I'm advisors to HNIs, NRIs, and companies, and I have an experience of more than 25 years in international and domestic financial markets. Now I bring that experience and expertise to you in the open platform. This video is actually a sort of a correction over the last video that we had presented to you. The last video was about US dollar, US dollar INR, and various other currencies. In the last video, we had said that US dollar, along with other currencies, is going to correct. That is, US dollar is going to weaken and other currencies are going to correct. This graph relates to the last video, which shows that it had come out of the range and it should come back to the range as per our analysis. But we got it wrong. And we got it wrong because of fundamental factors. Now, what was that fundamental factor? The fundamental factor was that the Central Bank of America, who looked like having peaked somewhat, increasing the interest rates, who seemed like that they are not going to raise the interest rates too steeply in coming future, they reversed their position. What they are saying at the moment is that inflation is stubborn and they need to keep increasing the interest rate at the very steep at the very steep percentages. Like for the continuous three times, they have been increasing the interest rate on 75 basis points. That's very steep for the market. Market had expected somewhat that the interest rate is going to average around 3.5 to 4%. But it seems like in some quarters we have the noise that it can go to even 5% or 5.25%. So that particular hint from the Central Bank of USA has strengthened the US index to 113 as per the closing of the last Friday. Now that's very steep, that's very unexpected, and globally all the currencies got affected. So Indian currency was also affected. How it got affected? Let's see it. This is the chart of US dollar INR, that is US dollar versus Indian rupee, which we had, and it was under 80. As for the last video, it was under 80 till last Wednesday. It was under 80. But after the comments from the Central Bank of USA, dollar started the rally, and all other currencies along with rupee weakened. I will show you that how it happened this week. Now this is the breakout. Now the currency which was under 80, well managed under 80, our central bank was very happy, our government was very happy. The currency went past 81 and it is still holding around 81.25. Now that's very steep jump in a single day. What we can see right now, it's definitely a steep jump. Now, what do we expect out of this? Our government, our central bank is somewhat helpless. somewhat helpless in the sense that there is a relentless strength in dollar, and due to international situation, what we see is the impact on rupee is also steep. I won't say the rupee has weakened uh, out of a out of proportion. Rupee has not. It is well managed currency as of now. It is well managed currency as compared to other currencies in Asia or other countries. Some of the currencies of even developed countries, they are not doing too good. We'll show you that. All right. So first of all, that what should we expect out of US dollar INR? My take is that in the current run-up, US dollar INR can touch around 81.50 to 82. That's what I'm talking about. Last time, what I had given to you was that it will come back under 79, which has proved wrong. Instead of coming down within the range, the two blue lines that you see, instead of coming within that range, it has actually moved up. And it seems like that's going to remain up for quite some time because the international situation is such. So expect rupee to be in a range of, say, 81 to 82 right now. That is the short-term outlook I'm giving to you. And this is a weekly outlook. Now, this chart is for Euro INR. And you can see that it was under 79, 79.50, something around that figure. And this is the previous week's chart, that where it was. Now, if you see what it has closed last Friday, you'll find that it is around 78, 73. So, due to the strength of US dollar, euro is weakening. Euro internationally is below parity versus dollar internationally. So it has its impact in India. It has become very volatile. So if you are an exporter, you should be hedging it. If you have receivables in euro, you should be hedging it. It has become very uncertain, and my suggestion is that do not leave it open. If you are a trader, on every rise you can think of shorting it because dollar seems to be strong for some time. So for every rise you should be shorting it. And if you're an investor, I will suggest don't put your money into euro as of now. Now let's go to pound sterling. This was as per the previous chart of pound sterling, where it seemed like around 94, and it seemed to be basing around that level. But due to the domestic situation of UK and international situation, you will find that it has fallen below 88. It has come out of the range. The way dollar index has moved out of the range, you will find that pound sterling has actually moved out of the range now. Now it can weaken in a tremendous way. So where it can go, we will have to see. This is in response to some budgetary or fiscal measures which the new government has taken in the UK. So there was a sell-off in the bond market, huge sell-off, 10% in a single day. That's a huge sell-off. Now the market is actually pressing a panic button that we'll have to see in coming days where it goes. So according to me, dollar index is around 113, and it should not move around beyond 114 in short term. Short term means 1 to 2 weeks time. Or similarly, you should also expect other currencies to weaken in proportion. US dollar INR, it should come to say 82. Similarly, you have pound sterling, it should remain under 90 for some time. There is a fundamental shift. There is a fundamental shift in GBP. It was holding to itself for quite long. It was holding for the new government to form and take measures, but it has not responded in a very positive way. It has also impact of strength of US dollar internationally. Then there was euro. Euro is also showing weakness, and it has become very volatile. So my suggestion will be that as far as euro and pound is concerned, exporters should be hedging it. Investors should get out of this, and those who want to trade, they can always sell on the rise. Similarly, for US dollar INR, you should be a buyer. You should buy US dollar INR. You should think that's going to weaken. So on every dip of a USD INR, you should be actually buying it and expect it to go to around 82 or something. So this was a short term for 1 week or 2 weeks view. I hope you have benefited out of this. I hope your view also matches to what we have said. My suggestion is that you should be watching our videos on continuous basis, because this will give you a continuous view of the market, that how it looks like, and you will find that the market is behaving or market is moving the way we are talking about this. So in due course of time, you will gain the confidence, and you will be taking your positions as an investor, as a trader, as a hedger, in an advanced manner. That is, even before the market moves, you will be taking your profitable positions, not booking your positions, but entering into the market or exiting from a market, from a, let's say, either it is a profit position or a loss position. So if you have benefited, if you have liked what we are saying or what we are discussing, and if you think that our way of presenting to you the view of the market is good, then I would suggest that you like it, you share the video with somebody else, and if you think there is some sort of improvement which is needed, then I will definitely suggest that you put up in the comment box. Thank you. See you again.